So good afternoon, guys. Today is Saturday, March 30th, 2024. We are back out on the training course. Conditions are pretty good. The weather has been pretty rainy and snow in the high elevations, and it's been not good for training. So I've had to go almost 5 or 6 days after I intended to. I had to hold them in and just kind of hold them in on straight barley. But we are back out on the training course. We are now at Pioneer, or what is sometimes called Griffin. Griffin Crossing is down the road here. So I've kind of picked out kind of the best spot on the edge of this field here. Kind of a semi-rural country road. It's kind of the suburbs by my standards, but it's at least got some agriculture left and some cows. I promised Danza asked if he could see some elk and some cougars, and I only promised him the likelihood of cows. So there are some cows for Danza, just as promised. There's a herd of beef here. So this is right at 26 miles. Where we were flying from was basically over this series of foothills. You can see this hill in the background is on the other side of that. We were flying from Bishop Creek outside of Rouge, Oregon. It's 5 air miles that way. Pretty good toss site. Kind of got to dodge the barbed wire fence here. Nice little spot, nice green field. I am a flatlander at heart when it comes down to it. I'm a very kind of the odd man out for being a miner, that I am not really a hill boy. I like fields like this and pastures. So pretty cool spot, very affluent, fairly quiet. Little bit of traffic going by. So the birds, they need to jump this hill over here. You can see that other valley over there. You can see that other valley on that side. They need to to stick to the dogleg route, they need to get into it. I-5 is behind us. If we got on the hill behind us, we would look down on I-5 and the next station we're gonna head to, which is about 32 miles out. But we have a bit of a headwind going right here. New territory for them. They are experienced though. We have 11 birds there. I can see them. I don't know if you can see them. They're eyeballing above us. Or they're looking up, because there is a buzzard up here that they can see. So we have them on the roof of the car to avoid this barbed wire fence, hopefully. So no vehicles, so now is as good a time as any. There they go. All new territory for them. So we will see how they act. Winding over that side of that hill. They're going the right direction. They're headed that way. We will see if they're going to turn that hill. Hell, there they are. They're going the right way. Let's see if they make the turn. This is at 10 power. I can't even see them now. So, that looked pretty good. They were gone fast. They did not stick around. Hopefully they are on their way home. A little more of the race course. We're in the dog leg here in the Applegate. We're coming on, getting near our couple toss stations ago. I've noticed there's been with the flags people have, I've noticed there's definitely a headwind blowing against the birds. So this is going to be a good test to see what goes on. Not only the expansion in distance and having to cross the hill, but fight the headwind back. And it's pretty ominous. I mean, you'll remember watching old videos and all that, flying the rollers, that you know, the camera is really good, and this camera is really good in low light, so it's probably not as dark as it looks, but it is a little ominous. There's a lot of dark clouds coming in, and it is kind of chilly, windy. There hasn't been any rain, and we're not expecting any for at least the next week, which is good. And hopefully we can get bump the camera. So hopefully we can get some good training going. The weather is supposed to be good, but as you can see, the clouds are pretty dark, and there's a lot of clouds, and it is the wind is definitely blowing toward us. So they would be fighting a headwind on their way back, and it seems like it's been pretty consistent. Looks like it's probably 10-mile-per-hour headwinds, maybe, judging by the way the flags are flying, is my guess. Not, it's not terrible, but it's definitely been quite constant so far. So we will continue down the road here. So I did have to stop here at the little farm store here at the Duck, where I did a couple of my tosses and had to get a snack and got some Pakistani yak curry. That's fit for a gypsy, right? Yak curry? Absolutely. See you guys soon. We're going to be back at the loft here pretty quick. So we're getting here a little closer to home through the Applegate, and it's starting to rain here. Really wasn't any rain forecast, but here it is. So pretty good test for them today. New destination, another 25 miles, got to cross the hills, headwind, raining. So let's see. But I tell you what, the ones that are left, I've got a lot of faith in them. They've been doing really well. The body weights are exceptional, so I am not the slightest bit concerned or not. So we're gonna find out here shortly. So I just got back at the loft. No birds yet. So maybe it's just a combination of the headwind and maybe the rain. Obviously they probably encountered some bad weather on the way, and it is a bit challenging. So we'll have to continue the watch. Oh, here they are, right here. Here's a few. Just dropped. Still not sure how many I have yet here. Say 3 here. Like at least 5 on this drop. 2 coming through the trap. Blue check hen. Oh, 6. We got 5 here. Another one waiting to trap. Get them some food. Like I said, I literally just got here and they just dropped. So I barely beat them. So I'm gonna get them some food. Start watching for the rest. So that's 6 in. I think I just got 2 more. Looks like the Black Widow cock. There he comes. This is the blue bar cock with the pink band. Here he comes. He's sitting at the trap. There's no food in here yet. So that's 8. I'm gonna get them a little bit of food. So I have 8 just as I come home. So what's missing is a blue bar with an orange band. She is sometimes late. There is a blue bar white wing, kind of a darker bird, like a smoky blue bar white wing. And then of course the blue check that's always late, he's missing. So those are the 3 that are missing. So I've got 8 out of 11 right as I got in here. Not bad. They could have even been flying overhead. Like I said, I didn't see them in the air, but they literally, as soon as I opened this loft door, the first drop was right above me on the top of the loft. So basically right behind me. So not bad, not bad. So a little bit more time has passed. The blue bar hen with the orange band, she has come in. I actually didn't see her drop. I may have been while I went inside the house and got a bottle of water. But that's 10 of the 11 back. The only one that's missing is the blue check that's always late and usually extremely late compared to the others. So not bad. Not a bad toss. Headwind, rains, obviously the ever-present hawks and the hilly terrain, and an additional 6 miles up the course and going up over the hill. New terrain. So pretty good. Not bad. Not quite here as fast as I would like them to be, but I still think they were maybe that first 6 were still actually flying around above me and I didn't realize it. Because when I opened the loft door, there were no birds here, and the minute I stepped back, within about 10 seconds, there were 6 birds on the roof. So I think that is going to be it, guys. Quite a bit of wind. We're not going to wait to film the blue check coming in. He'll either be here or he won't be. And in the meantime, I've got my first birds out to OLRs. I sent 2 to Tom Brasher's Little Loft on the Hill race, which is just a small, fun OLR. There's a Bluebar Pied de Vrent that Tom is going to fly. His buddy Larry is flying a Black Self that's a Black Widow on his team. And I also had some assistance from Frank McLaughlin, and me and Frank sent 6 pigeons to Hoosier. They arrived, from what I was told yesterday, and are in Wind Companion already. So 6 birds at Hoosier, all bred by Frank. Very grateful to him for that opportunity. As far as I know, I think Frank's the only guy who's ever won Hoosier twice. So very, very excited about that. Could be a really, really good OLR season. And still birds to go to OLRs. But that is the update. 10 of the 11 back. Not a bad toss. We're going to go again tomorrow. We're going to jump out. Well, the way I've been doing things is I've usually been tossing at sites twice. We're 3 weeks away from race season now, from the first race, from the 100. And I've got to get this team out to Keno. So tomorrow, I've got some hired help coming here to do some work, which I have almost weekly. But I've got to kind of balance that with training. But we're going to jump out another 5 miles at this point. So we're going to I-5 tomorrow. We're going to continue on over the hill from where we were. Jump out to I-5, and then we jump out Highway 66. Not far behind Dr. Cod. So we're going to be a couple stations behind him. But we're going to try to catch up with Russell, is what we're going to do. So his birds have already been there, but mine haven't. But we're going to try to catch up with him this week if possible. I've got kind of a little bit of a heavy workload in the mid part of the week, but we're going to come pretty close to catching him, I think, by Monday. So come Friday or Saturday, next weekend, we're going to be out Highway 66 on our way to Keno. So that is it, guys, for that training toss. I will see you guys next time. I've got another video I shot a couple days ago talking about pedigree analysis and animal breeding stuff and kind of my background at it, and a lot of different stuff to consider for breeding purposes. It's a long video. It's probably 40 minutes long, maybe an hour long. But I've got that. I don't know if people will watch it all the way through or not. I've been breeding for a long time, and I came out of a very old family of animal breeders. So I guess if you don't watch the whole thing, I guess it's going to be your loss, I guess. I would recommend watching the whole way through. I kind of go, I've got a bad habit of kind of going through the Dusty Bluebell sometimes and doing way too much delving into the background sometimes, but I promise it'll be worth it. I think it'll give you some things to think about. So look forward for that. I'm going to be uploading that this weekend. It's already done. I just need to edit it and put it together, and it's not too bad to do that. So that is it, guys. I will see you next time.